Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with Charlie State and Naga Munchetty. Secondary school pupils in parts of London, Essex and Kent will be offered mass testing in an effort to control the spread of coronavirus. Some restrictions are also easing in parts of Scotland today, where more than 2 million people have been under the country's toughest lockdown rules for 3 weeks.
Boris Johnson says there's now a strong possibility of leaving the EU's single market and customs union without a trade deal.
It's a really good Christmas movie.
Of course, and Home Alone as well.
Die Hard.
OK, Die Hard it is then.
Matt, we'll see you later on. Thank you very much. Well, he is a... Let's see what he's... He works in an emergency surgery clinic, so presumably he's doing A&E type work.
Good morning to you. You're watching Breakfast with Charlie State and Naga Munchetty. Interesting, yeah, and we'll keep being updated by our regular GPs as well as they kind of figure out the logistics of it all as well. Let's talk to Mike.
6:47, it's weather time on a Friday morning and Matt's in charge of all the details this morning.
That is a very moody backdrop. Home today for all the school children, secondary school children in Wales. Should say we will talk about the issue of testing for children and, of course, what's happening in Wales. And, of course, Brexit. Shifting, doesn't it, the language that we've heard that efforts are still going to be made to come to some sort of agreement, but held a place of affection in their hearts for Dame Barbara Windsor throughout the generations because her career has spanned so many different areas.
When Barbara Windsor met the Prime Minister, and I can only imagine the effect that had on, you know, the campaigns and how much it mattered to people. Thank you to all the doctors and nurses and carers who are angels at the care home for your kindness and care to Barbara. And the tributes to those who are involved in care, and you'll know this only too well, how important those roles are. Hello, this is Breakfast with Naga Munchetty and Charlie State.
Good morning. The Prime Minister has said that we should prepare now for a no-deal Brexit. I mean, it was just over a year and a half ago, he said there was a 1 in a million chance.
We're spending a little time this morning celebrating the life of Dame Barbara Windsor. No doubt we'll see the pictures.
Should have got Matt to see what the weather conditions would have been like. I didn't think about that this morning, Matt. I won't ask you, don't worry.
I'm trying to think of the word now. 10 pictures. They're in the final.
51 is the time now. So we're taking a bit of time on BBC Breakfast this morning to reflect.
To you, Larry. First thing I will say is I'm sorry. But secondly, what I will say is there are funny stories around Barbara Windsor and she had a zest for life. Because it might be all right. We might not need to go away and we might not need to worry about travel restrictions, Matt. Morning.
Matt, thank you very much. See you later on.
12 minutes past 8. Hello, welcome back. You're watching Breakfast with Charlie State and Naga Munchetty.
They'll have various things in their head around Barbara Windsor, but probably first and foremost is that laugh and that spirit.
First, I mean, obviously, if you're going to do a programme or a film, you know, on breakfast television at all, you've got two people, I'm sure. Let's talk to Matt, find out what's happening with the weather. I'm sorry, Matt, there's no job offer for you from Steve McQueen. Have a good one, Matt. Bye.
Morning, Ben, by the way. The thing about Canary Islands, when people were allowed to go there, that was a big lift, wasn't it? Because a lot of Brits go there. And before he worked with her, of course, he was watching her in the Carry On films.
Yeah.
And for many people, that was where her name was forged.